Alright, Gio, so you had some questions about my statues and stuff, so I'm just gonna be easier just like do a quick little video of it. I know you're trying to get to at least 3,000 points. I think in your message you had like 2,500 points, right? So we're trying to get that extra 500 points. I'm pretty sure you have Baphomet cards. Same thing, I'm pretty sure you also have Devlin cards. I do have these at tier 3, that's an additional 100 points. But I would not recommend you tier 3 these feathers, I mean these cards, because it's, well, one, to get to tier 3 you need 4 extra Devlin cards, which is at least, in US dollars, that's 400 US dollars for 4 Devlin cards. And then on top of that, you also need 500 of these, and then you need 1800 of these. So requires a lot of resources. Wouldn't recommend it. I only have this because I'm an idiot, and then like when I read the tier effect, all I saw was PvP bonus. For some reason, I didn't see the damage in between the PvP and the bonus. So I saved the resources to go from tier 0 to tier 3 for both cards. And after I did that, I equipped it, I checked my PvP damage reduction, and it stayed the same because, tearing it up is only for the bonus damage. It's not for damage reduction as well. So definitely just, as long as you have these base cards, no reason to focus on leveling those up. Although that is an option if you spend the extra resources. If not, that's fine. Look at enchants. I do have level 5 PvP technique. And then for back and costume, I have level 4s. I think this one 20, so this one 50. It's just a 30-point difference. If yours are at least like level 4, you don't really have to focus too much on trying to, unless you have the extra resources to get this above level 30 and try to get to like a level 5, or get to level, get above level, I think it's level 30. Yeah, as long as you're above level 35, it increases to skill level 6. So this would be at 180 points. So 180 compared to the 120 here, that's only 60 points. I mean, if you have the resources to get the extra, all those extra resources to try to get the extra 60 points, I mean, that. I know you can get PvP damage points here. I don't have any PvP damage points because I just play support for PvP, so I don't need the damage. But I have PvE here. PvP, I think the 160. I never had a red weapon, so I don't know if this goes up to like 180 or 200. I'm pretty sure you, or whoever, your co-pilot, I'm pretty sure you guys already have PvP damage here. The majority of your extra points were probably gonna have to come from your feathers or your statues, medals. We'll look at my guild skill. I don't have any points in PvP damage. But I mean, I'm pretty sure you have this maxed out, but here, so if I max this out, it's at least like 300 points. Pretty sure you have them maxed out, so we'll look at medals. Medals, I know you said you might probably spend on these medals. I wouldn't recommend it as long as this is level 20. Because once you go past level 20, you only gain 5 points per level. And it requires a lot of resources just to level it up. So as long as this right here, Medal of Innocence, is level 20, then I wouldn't focus too much on it. I mean, you can spend your diamonds to get the get these from the mystery shop. Slowly level it up over time. You can also get it from here. You can get the snowflakes from here. I don't buy these. I just get the ones from the mystery shop. But this isn't a big priority because once it's past level 20, like the gains is just so small, I wouldn't focus too much on this. So we'll focus on feathers. So these are the feathers, pretty much all my statues are the same for attack. The main thing is it's level 7 for the mixed feathers. I don't have PvP bonus damage points here. If I converted this over to space feathers for the PvP bonus damage, I think that's at least like maybe 150 to 200 points. So that would put me, if I had level 40 PvP damage guild skill plus those feathers, this would probably put me at maybe like 35, 3600. The main thing is though, is the level of the mixed feathers. My damage ones, I mean my defense ones are pretty much the same thing. They're all tier 7 for the mixed feathers. But I think you said one statue is level 5, maybe one or two are level 4, and the rest are level 3. So if you're willing to spend a little bit on the feathers, I definitely would recommend getting the remaining tier 3 feather statues tier 4, and then slowly work on tier 4s to tier 5. I wouldn't recommend you go past tier 5 just because honestly, I wouldn't really recommend spending too much on this game anymore. Like I stopped spending on this game, like upgrading these feathers back in I think it's like August or September. And the main reason for that was because like when the Odin's Cup came out, they had those discounted boxes on the world auction. You could buy all these feathers right here, these feather boxes. Instead of like 1200, it was only like 800 or 900 or something. They also had like these pieces right here is like 600 per piece. Like, they had a lot of stuff on sale during the Odin's Cup. They also had those bundles like these bundle packs right here. I think it's like 40 mixed feathers each. So 40 light, 40 dark, and then you had like 40, I think it was like base and time feathers. Just because like with all of those spinning, right? Like for me it made me want to spend less because I'm not gonna keep up with all the people that are still spinning on stuff like that. I already knew like I'm not gonna keep up with those people, so I didn't even bother leveling up my feathers since like August. So this is what my feathers pretty much, even this one, this is pretty much what it's been since August. I haven't upgraded any of this. So I wouldn't recommend like going, like you can go it to 4 or 5, but I wouldn't recommend going past 5 just because it gets costly. I think it's like at 5 it's probably like 16 feathers or so. And then 16 feathers each is like at least 3,000 yens. So it's a little over like $50, 50 US dollars. But I mean, you can spend a little bit on the feathers, get those to 4. Honestly, I definitely just get your feathers to 4 first, see how much that boosts your score, and then also statues are also important. I'm pretty sure you have these maxed out. Most of these actually don't even give PvP damage points. It's just this one, which level 6, 120. This one level 6, 120 as well. I think the statue level, okay, this doesn't. So these don't give any bonus damage. It's just the statue P. And it's just the first one. Main thing for statues though would be the mist, the intimidation, and the relic. I'm not sure if you or your co-pilot already have these unlocked. This is pretty easy to unlock, especially because like if you never spent on it before, you can actually get those. To unlock the statue, you need 9 of those statue pieces, and you can get those from here, from the betting shop. But unfortunately, we don't have any like Odin Cup or Thor Cup or the Moonlit tournament going on right now, so we don't even have the option to get these. But you can buy those statue pieces from the Nyan shop. I think it's like capped at 3 per week, so if you bought those, that's about, well, 2,700. Wait, where's, like, it costs 9 of these statue pieces just to unlock it. I definitely recommend you at least unlock those, because that does give some PvP damage points. Here. You just need to unlock it, and then it's mainly focusing on the first statue piece right here. Is that one? I mean, I don't invest in it because it gives damage points, which I don't need as a support. I focus on this one, which gives the damage reduction. But getting this to level 3 should be pretty... It shouldn't cost too much resources. And the good thing about these statue pieces is you can get these from the statue shop. So you don't even have to spend money. You can get this as free to play. We get a pretty decent amount of these ashes from EC4 every Monday. And then you can easily get more of these just from, like, I'm pretty sure you have these maxed out, so you can actually dismantle these extra orange pieces that you get from ECR. You can get those pieces also from the diamond shop here. Things like 4 of these each per week. You can also buy out these purple boxes here to dismantle for fragments or for ashes. You can also get more of those orange pieces from the guild contribution, and then from the Gallop shop over here. I think it's only two pieces per week. I know these you get from dailies. Just getting your 100 daily points per day. Well, actually, I don't know if it's from that or if it's just like from an actual daily. Can't remember. Usually I get those, like, you get like 1 or 2 of these boxes a day. Or maybe it's from PvP events, I don't know. Same thing with these. You can get them from, I believe you also get these from like PvP events and whatnot, or maybe Helheim. But I mean, getting 3 of these statue pieces is only what, 360. You get like 200, 300 plus just from EC. So it's pretty easy to get these to level up the statue parts here. You can see at level 3 it's 60 points, but for 3 statues that's 180 points. Just from that. And you know, you can easily get this as a free to play. I do have this. I wouldn't recommend this because this is pretty costly too. I got a king statue part, which you can get from like PvP events, like Guild League, Guild Expedition. Actually, I think it's just from Guild League, but the king, I'm not sure if it's on here. The king this one right here, the king statue chest. So I got a large pack, and the large pack gave me, I think it was like 10 of these here. So that kind of got me, so it helped me unlock the statue, and then I can't remember how much it's going from. I think it's 2 pieces each going from, so level 0, 1 star requires, I think it's 6 of these pieces, if I remember correctly. Pretty, I mean, only get this from the auction if you don't get it from the king statue chest. I wouldn't really, I mean, it does give PvP damage points, but you know, it is pretty costly. They already cost a lot, and this is just a low level 4. I mean, even just going from 4 to 5 here, almost 4,800 yens. It's not, this is pretty costly, so I wouldn't focus on this. Definitely focus on these if you don't have these unlocked and you don't have them at least level 3, because this is a pretty cheap source of PvP damage points here. I don't know what level you have or if you have these unlocked, but definitely I'd want to go check these out on your account. And then feathers, you know, slowly just get those from tier 3 to tier 4. Because I'm pretty sure, like, this one you already have this at least level 20. I'm pretty sure you have this at level 40. And same thing, I'm pretty sure you have PvP, like decent level PvP enchants, and then you have tier 0 Baphomet cards, tier 0 Devilings, so you know, it's mainly the statues and the feathers. I mean, if you have any other questions, just DM me. I mean, if you comment on this video, I'm not gonna read it because I don't read comments on this channel, and then it's not even my main YouTube account. I just use this to upload whatever video I put on here, and that's it. I don't check it in between video uploads, so if you have any other questions, like just DM me.